The shit is on the wrong ear. Ow!
Wait, what? What's up, Blerd Squad? Welcome back to another episode of Blerd Up Reacts, where we watch and react to the latest and greatest in movie, TV, and gaming. We are your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
And we're here for another episode of What? Invincible.
Invincible.
Right. I just need to get a random credit. It just got popping on the screen.
I know, right?
Yeah. So we've just wrapped with the first 3 episodes. Excited to get into episode 4. I think we're getting everything we wanted, plus a little bit more from this series.
Mm-hmm. But I still am trying to figure out what is going on with Omni Man. His wife already got his suspicions about what happened, and the Guardians of the Globe. But I need to know.
Yeah. And shout out to one of our subs. They commented, they kind of put something into perspective for me, which I didn't really think about because I've been just really wrapped up in the story and enjoying it. Omni Man coming to Earth as an adult versus like Superman and a Mark coming when they are a kid. His allegiance is still with, what is it, Viltrumite? What is it?
Viltrumites.
Viltrumites. So I was like, okay, so yeah, he does probably have some contempt for human beings. But then I'm like, what's gonna happen with his wife?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You would think because of his wife and his son, they're like, well, the wife is whole human and his son is half human. Like you would think he would have some compassion for human beings, but that is a good point,
Yeah, and another thing to point out, we don't necessarily know the wife is human as of yet. She didn't really flip the fuck out when he threw that kaiju thing on the table, and I was like, girl.
True. Well, she just used to it by now.
But with the last episode, it was a lot going on. We got to see meet Seismic King, which I'm sorry if y'all saw the last reaction. I just kept giggling because that shit was hilarious, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we also were introduced to Monster Girl. Who was my favorite at first when I first saw that she could transform into the monster, but then when you found out like every time she transforms she regresses in age, I was like, ooh, maybe that's not so great. Yeah, so.
But it explained her smart, like she was joning on dude talking about Rex Flow. She was joning on him, man. That shit was funny. That was like, ooh, What else did we see? Some sinister shit. I don't know what's happening with Robot. I need to understand Cecil and Robot. Like they're playing. Did they let what's his name, the Mauler?
Yeah, the Mauler twins, I think they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, he let them or helped them escape from their prison that they were in. Yeah. And
I'm wondering, is that being done in an effort to get the team, or I guess the new Guardians of the Globe up to speed and force them to become active, or what? I don't know, but I think both you and I were pretty shocked when that happened. We were like,
yeah,
now I'm confused.
To be honest, I thought it might have been Omni Man. I was like, is this part of whatever he's doing? But no, when they when they had that shot at the end of Robot, I was like, what's going on?
And it also made me wonder, like, well, what's Cecil's motivation here? Like, is this something that's being done in conjunction to what Omni Man did? Like again, it's branching off in so many different ways. And I can't say I'm mad at it because my brain's working and I'm enjoying it, and they're throwing in laughs at the same time. So it's like, I can't wait to jump into this episode. Before we do that, thank you to everyone who has been liking and subscribing to our channel, commenting, following this reaction series. We truly appreciate it because it is the best way to help us grow, help us get our videos and our content out to more people. So just know every time you do that, you are making a difference in our lives, and we appreciate it.
Yep.
Now, I do need y'all's help though, because I be going through the metrics and like for real, we have really good views on a monthly basis. And specifically with this series, it's doing extremely well, but only about 20% of our viewers are subscribers. And I know for a fact some of y'all return and come back to us because I see y'all in the comments. So please, again, if you're new or if you're just getting acquainted with us and you are digging the content, hit that like button. And if you want to stay up to date with our content, please, like, listen up, man. I need you to Kali Ma shook today the shit out of that subscribe button, man. Help us get picked up in this algorithm, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, a lot of us YouTubers, we don't know what this algorithm is doing right now.
Right.
Like, I'm serious. Like, some of the people we watch, you know, who have pretty solid followings, I'm talking about in the 50, 60,000 range, are suffering view-wise, you know?
Yeah.
So we don't know what's going on with the algorithm, but if you like us or any other YouTuber out there, you know, please make sure you are hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button, getting in those comments, engaging, because again, that's what allows us to grow and keep bringing you wonderful content like this.
Yep.
That was from my flight attendant days.
Please hit the subscribe button right here.
Subscribe button. All right. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Invincible episode 4. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go right now. Ooh.
Is that a scarab?
I didn't think we were going to start here on this episode, but I'm glad we did.
Master,
You getting a mummy?
soon you will once again teach this world what it means to truly suffer.
It's apocalypse.
Mephisto. Oh my gosh. Shut the door.
Run! Right, close the door like it's nice in here.
Right. Well, Oh.
Oh, they did.
Messing up the desert. Huh?
Oh.
Sorry. Show off.
Last one to Mount Everest does the dishes for a week.
That's a break.
Right.
Where's Mount Everest?
It's the high one.
What the fuck? Hi, sorry. Okay.
Oh, there's blurred all over that. All right,
She got
Deborah.
secrets.
That's very harmful.
She like, this motherfucker ain't lying.
Right.
So I spent all day teaching our son to break the sound barrier. Turns out the only motivation he needed was getting ready for a hot date.
Amber and I are just hanging out.
Guess where they're going? Out.
Ooh, out. Every woman's favorite destination for a romantic evening. Olga wants me to sell her house. Oh, the poor woman's barely holding it together. She thinks there's a conspiracy around the murders.
She needs to quit drinking.
Nolan?
What?
Don't tell him that.
You done any traveling?
Well, I've been to Mount Everest.
What? You're kidding.
No, I visited with my dad. Maybe this is your lucky.
Ah.
Oh my God! Look at how cute those are.
Those are really pictures.
You were in my house. You frightened my wife. You murdered 7 people. Maybe it was
Oh.
Ooh.
you. And demons know evil when they see it. If you threaten my family again with your conspiracy theory bullshit, you'll kill me. I won't
Sorry.
have you. Who do you think
Right.
they're gonna believe? Me or you?
Wow.
You pulled that card? Okay. That ain't do nothing but piss us off.
Wife already suspects. How long until son does too? Go fuck yourself.
Fuck him. Right.
That was a fuck you smokes
Right.
moment. Like,
This'll do.
oh,
Yeah, that's one way to get DNA.
ugh, ugh.
Is it weird that I'm
Oh.
nervous?
No, I am too.
Hey, Cecil? You missed a spot?
Left that one there as a reminder. And when you prove yourselves worthy of the heroes who came before you, it'll get cleaned off. Until then, stare at it whenever you think you're hot shit.
All those other heroes? No assholes anyway.
Huge assholes, right?
Oh, yeah, gaping, dirty, filthy assholes.
Okay, that's fine.
Alienating Adam Eve was the direct result of your lapse in judgment. Do not repeat it with Monster Girl.
What are you, crazy, man? She looks like she's 14. Besides, now that I'm a guardian, I can bang anyone I want. Ow! What the hell? Ugh.
I forget how soft humans are.
Yo.
Ooh.
Oh,
He likes Monster Girl.
I think so too. Or
It's
else
like
he
the
wouldn't
Wanda
have
and
had
the
that
Vision
combo.
thing going.
Yeah. Or like Twilight. He imprinted on her.
Ew.
What's going on?
NASA's about to launch the first manned mission to Mars.
Yeah, I saw that. It's cool.
I need your father to shadow the mission. Make sure nothing goes wrong. Only he won't do it.
I guess this is the part where I volunteer? I mean, that's what happened last time you came here asking Dad to go to space.
Yeah, that was the moon, Mark.
I can zip up to Mars and be back tomorrow.
The fact that you don't know how far away Mars is exactly why you shouldn't be missing school.
It's a 2-week mission.
2 weeks? Dad's right. I'm not ready.
I'll do it.
Leave tomorrow.
Sir, we wanted Nolan off-planet so we could investigate him for the murders without arousing his suspicion. What does sending Mark away get us?
A chance to see what this kid can do.
So at least they're acknowledging he's a suspect now.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
You know, it's deserty. Hardly anyone goes there. There's almost no buildings or anything.
You don't know where you're going.
I signed up last minute.
10, 9, 8.
He gonna fly like that for 2 weeks?
I know. Like, I was trying to figure out in my head how this was all going to work out.
Cutting it close, kid.
I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, you are. Stay out of sight unless something goes
Wouldn't
wrong.
that phone
It's
freeze?
supposed to be a win
in
for
space?
human spaceflight.
I'm a ghost.
The main reason you're on this mission is the Martians.
What? There are Martians?
Where do you think Martian Man came from, Jupiter? Make sure our astronauts get home safe. But humanity's counting on you.
Aw.
Oh. That was good for first episode,
Yeah.
baby.
Nice job, Hank.
So I was like, so they don't know he's there?
No. They told him to stay out of sight.
Shoot, if that was me, I'd be like, no, I saw something over that hill.
I'm
like,
going back on the ship.
Yeah.
Look. Fucking Xenomorph's finna get me. Look.
Did you fall asleep? Really?
You wasn't even paying attention.
Shit!
Already messing up.
Right.
God, this takes me back.
Well, it was only a few years ago.
Our first date was 20 years ago, Nolan.
Huh. Mostly I remember you dumping me right after.
Well, yeah, because you were a dick. I'm glad we came.
But you still feel something's wrong.
Don't you?
Cecil thinks I had something to do with what happened to the Guardians.
But you didn't.
I'm the only survivor, and I'm not human. And Cecil's never liked me.
Manipulation at its
Right.
finest.
He's getting ahead of it.
Yeah.
We stay together as a family. You, me, and Mark. All you have to do is trust me.
No!
Ooh.
Is that a dragon?
A dragon?
There's a dragon behind you.
Please, do you trust me?
I trust you. Now do something.
At least run like the other people running.
Right.
All up through their house.
Mm-hmm.
Cecil?
You can come out.
Oh, what?
Nolan warned us about you.
Nolan
was
covering
that?
his bases. Look. Ew.
Ah! Ah! Get him off! Xenomorphs!
You are unaffected by the Sequids.
No, I am very affected by them. Still taste them.
They
Ugh.
are humans. In white, are they like you?
Welcome to Mars, Earthman.
Yo, I know Jaimin Hansu's voice when I hear it.
I know. I was just getting ready to say.
The Sequids are the very reason I captured your people. They are a world-destroying race who left a trail of destruction across the universe before crashing onto our planet. If a single Sequid fuses with one of your people, they will rise up as one and savage Mars.
Oh.
And soon after, Earth.
Good to know.
Oh.
Tell me, Earthman, how are you able to resist them?
I'm part Viltrumite. Ever heard of us?
I am the Emperor of Mars. Of course I've heard of you.
If you're all good, we'll finish our science and head home.
Impossible. The humans are scheduled for immediate execution.
I understand.
Oh my gosh. Right. That's why I was like, why don't you just pick him
Just
up?
do it in the first place.
Yeah.
Like,
Oxygen levels, check.
right.
Hey, right.
I hope one of them things ain't on that ship and
Right.
they bring it back to Earth.
Oh
Look.
my gosh.
Yes, you guys, I am that asshole in the Alien movies. Like, I'm not breaking quarantine protocol.
Right.
It's him.
It's
Shapeshift.
oh my gosh. Ew.
It's like Chinese food in here.
Right.
I got you something.
Ooh, I've always wanted one of these. A
Rock.
rock?
Not just any rock, it's an earth rock.
Whoa, very impressive.
Just make sure you never show it to any geologist or anyone who knows anything about rocks. They might tell you something crazy.
Yeah, I ain't have to push him like that.
No, you not.
Why?
Why? Because you didn't listen to me when I told you to drop the goddamn case.
Dominari demonium meum mit.
Never thought you'd be the one to protect him.
You only see good and evil, black and white. Well, I need to keep things gray until I can figure out why Nolan killed the Guardians and how to stop them.
Yo. No.
That's dirty. I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither.
He's not dead, he's just back in hell.
Isn't that worse?
Right.
What? Ew.
What is
Phase 1 begins.
y'all gonna have to fill me in.
Oh, did you talk to Cecil?
Yeah, get this. I'm in the clear. He even apologized.
Cecil never apologizes.
I know. Everything's fine.
Is he still there?
I think so.
Wow.
How is it gonna end like that?
Yeah, what's up with I'm still confused. What's up with Robot? What was that at the end?
What was that thing? The thing.
I don't know. And again, guys, we haven't read the comics, so this might be something that's from the comics, but we don't really know, and we don't want to be spoiled, so please no spoiler in the comments. But this just keeps getting interesting.
Yeah.
With even more interesting in every episode.
Yeah, every episode leaves me at like a space in my brain, like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, which for me, I have a problem with that because I can usually call stuff like this.
Right.
There's so many threads going on where I'm like, I don't know where this is going other than the only thing I do feel like is going to happen is Mark and Nolan are going to end up fighting, but I don't know the in-betweens of what's happening here. Like,
yeah, because I felt like Nolan was setting something. Well, maybe he did do that. Basically, he was like, trying to make his what's the phrase I'm looking for? Throw his wife off the trail, basically, with like taking
he's
her
covering
to
his bases.
Italy. Yeah, so.
But literally everyone. I feel like nobody's on the up and up here.
Right.
I don't know if everybody's working this master plan or everybody's got their own little plan. I'm trying to figure it out because I'm like, what the fuck is Robot doing? What the fuck is Cecil doing? Y'all know Dark Blood didn't do this shit. Like, but I guess you just need him out of the way to not interfere with whatever you have going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Cecil wants to find out first why Omni Man killed the Guardians, but he also still needs him to be the savior of Earth because basically he's the only one right now. And I think the reason why he was like okay with Mark going to Mars, because he was like, well, if something happens to Omni Man and we really have to end up taking him down some way somehow, then Mark can replace him.
Right. But still, there's something else happening here. It's
there
like
is.
this is like so off, but like in a good way though.
Yeah. This is the first time in a while where I have not been able to predict like what's happening and what's going on.
Like we're truly perplexed, guys.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
So I don't know. Them damn Martians, not even the Martians, them things, them things like
that's another
that grosses me out.
That's another thing that I thought they were gonna wrap that up like they wrapped up those other what do you call them, Folix or something. There was other aliens in the previous episodes. I thought they were gonna wrap up that thread in this episode, but they didn't. And so now I'm like, now what's gonna happen on Earth? Like, yeah.
Well, the Emperor warned Invincible. He was like, hey, they get on the humans, it's a different playing field, man. They will just basically unionize and then they'll fuck us up and then they gonna come fuck y'all up too. And apparently that's what happened because we see this little shapeshifter take the space of one of the astronauts, which again, let me reiterate, guys, I am that asshole. You're not getting back on the ship. I fully agree with the Emperor, like, kill him.
We're not breaking we're not breaking quarantine protocols. No.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised to hear Jaimin Hansu's voice, though. I absolutely love him. But yeah, woof.
I'm really impressed with this show. Like you said, the animation and then all the voice acting. I mean, that's almost the other side of it. You hear these voices and it's familiar, and it's like for maybe 10 minutes you played a guessing game and then you're like, okay, I need to see who that is, you know?
Yep. And there's one thing I'm actually forgetting about. What about at the very beginning of the episode? What was that mummy stuff about? Like, was that just something to show that they were like flying through the desert, or is that going to come back later? Like,
I don't know.
What is going on? You know?
I feel like they did what we would have did, was locked it in there.
Yeah.
But is he gonna get out? It looks like he got some powers, and
Right.
maybe he comes back later in another episode. And there's so many threads going on here. It's just like, because again, we got to the Mauler, and he's recloning himself, and that's all we saw of him this episode. So we don't know what the fuck he getting ready to do or who he's in cahoots with. Yeah. But the one thing I do see is this like clone thread of happening. Is Robot creating a body for himself, you think?
It could be.
With that, I don't know. That was a gross. Because
he did body. He took Rexplode's blood, but I don't know. I don't know if it's for himself or the little thingy that was in the the glass water.
What if the little thingy is, I don't know what it could be. What if he's trying to take Rexplode's identity and he's going to kill Rexplode? I mean, that's what I would do if I was him. If I knew I could clone him and put my consciousness into his body and then off him and just assume his place, and nobody would be the wiser. Like,
who the fuck wants to be Rexplode though? I'm sorry. Oh man, but you're right. This show just keeps surprising me every episode. Again, it's not one of those shows I've been able to predict, and I'm absolutely positively loving that.
Absolutely. And how many episodes? Is 8 episodes?
I believe 8 episodes, yeah.
So we're halfway through the season here.
Oh yeah. Man.
We're halfway through the season. So next episode is probably about to be live. This is probably about to be a live one.
It's about to pop off.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, again, I'm appreciating this. Now we're on this weekly schedule with it, because those first 3 episodes were so good, but I know it was a struggle to get that shit edited.
Yeah, yeah, it was. But now I think we're good. Yeah.
But again, I'm waiting for it to pop off. So, I haven't seen anything about it being renewed yet. I'm pretty sure it will be, though.
Has to be. Yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah. So next go round, Amazon. We are people. Don't forget about us over here. Oh man. Until next time, you guys, we are your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
We'll see you on the next episode of Blerd Up Reacts to Invincible.
Thanks, guys.